Hello, hello, hello. Okay, guys. It has just been a crazy few days. My husband had surgery for the bladder cancer. They were able to remove another tumor, but this time they kind of went a little crazy. And if they thought it looked like a tumor, they basically scraped and burned his bladder all over. So it's been an interesting few days. I wanted to thank everybody before I moved on. Thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you all so much for your very kind messages. All right, guys, let's get back into some journaling. But before I do that, my wonderful friend Nikki over at Ravioli Dreams sent me some wonderful happy mail. And if you guys don't know Nikki, you guys need to hook up with her. You can find her over at Etsy at Ravioli Dreams. You can also find her on Facebook at Barbara Nikki Lee. And I'm telling you, she does the most wonderful things. Now, I'm going to show you what she sent me because she knows how much I love grunge. And I'm so excited that she's starting to do grunge packages. Anyway, let me get this out for you. She sent me this wonderful card. I just love it. So beautiful. Thank you, Nikki. But oh my goodness, look at this. Is this not stunning? I'm telling you, she just does the most beautiful things. This is definitely going to go in my next junk journal. Now, I'm going to show you what she sent me in the Happy Mail. Isn't this just too much? It's to die for. Isn't that what they used to say? It's to die for, darling. Oh my goodness. I love it. Now, I went through, because Nikki has her own bucket, like a few of my friends. Sheila has her own bucket. Cheryl has her own bucket. Susie has her own bucket. So just basically, if I order a lot from somebody, then I just create a pile of where their stuff goes. Georgina has a bucket, like just people I always buy from. So Nikki has one too. And guess what? I used all of her stuff up in my retreat stuff. And so I can't show it to you. I'm so sorry. But this is the one little piece that I had left. So I just wanted you to know she does beautiful, beautiful colors. Now, that being said, with me, you never know. Like I could have been packing things away and shoved it somewhere else. If I come across any more of her things, then I will gladly show it to you. I'm also going to go ahead and link her information in the description box. But I wanted to give a shout out to her because I adore her. And if you want some wonderful goodies, she is who to hook up with. Okay, guys. I'm going to continue working on this art journal. I just wanted you to come along with me. I did do this one yesterday when we got back. And this is a good example of why art journaling can be so fantastic. You get just some emotions up. It was a long couple of days. I didn't get a lot of sleep. And so, you know, sometimes we just start allowing our emotions to either get stuffed down or just bubble up. And I don't like to let them bubble up. And so I came and I ran downstairs yesterday and I literally didn't turn on the camera because I just needed that time to just create. And so this is what I came up with. I also went and I Googled and I found even new names for God. And I just was able to get all of that down on these pages. And so that is why I art journal, literally. It not only helps me grow as an artist and I can practice because I don't always do it just to get my emotions out. Sometimes it's just fun, like this one. But it also is a way to go ahead and release things and just how you're feeling that day. Okay, so let's get down to my wonderful granddaughter, Esme. All right, so we already went ahead and did all this. So I'm thinking what I want to do is I brought out a whole bunch. I brought out some oil pastels. I thought that would be fun to play with. I brought out some watercolor pencils. I thought that would be fun. And I also got some of my watercolors. Oh, what are these? These are Kurtaki, I believe. I'm not sure if I'm saying the name right, but they're wonderful. Denise Love does them a lot. So I was thinking that's what we would start with, and see if we can't just finish this up today. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. So for me, I am filming this on Sunday. We didn't go to church today because my husband, you know, for obvious reasons, needed to have a little more rest. He has to go back to work on Tuesday. And so we're trying to get him rested and healed up as quick as possible. Don't know if that's going to happen, but, you know, the Lord knows. Oh, before I forget. So I cannot remember your name. If you're watching, please, please, please forgive me. But I had seen in one of my Facebook groups that if you wanted to clean your paintbrushes that were trashed and you were like getting ready to throw them away, throw them into Murphy's oil soap, it works. So this little guy came completely clean because this was all glued up. And then what I did, because I really wanted to test it, like, do you really work? These are brushes that had paint so bad that they were stuck in my mixed media bucket. And that is where basically I would just be gluing these onto canvas and painting over them and just making them part of a project. And look at this. So this one came back. I'm so excited. It can go into the You Can Use Me. This one's a little stiff, okay? But you got to remember, this stuff was hard for 2 years. Like, these have been sitting in there for over 2 years. And look how that's still flexible. I'm still able to bend it. And so he can use. And then this one's stiff, but he's back to normal. This one is still very glued, but I'm going to go ahead and be able to use that. This one, no. This one is not salvageable, so it will go back to the mixed media bucket. And then this one came out perfect again. I'm so excited because I'm always buying brushes because I'm always trashing them. Now, this one was pretty glued up too. This is probably what I did with the E6000, knowing me. And you can also see a whole bunch of different mediums on there. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Please forgive me that I can't remember who gave me that tip. But yeah, it was fantastic. Okay, so now that we have like most of the video for this already gone, let's go ahead and just start painting on here. I'm going to take some watercolors and see if I actually like that. And I'm thinking we want to pull up some of that gold. So I know I did spray bottles, so let's try a little bit of this gold maybe and a little bit of that gold. Let's just go ahead and activate it. And I'm thinking, I don't know, I really like this, but I might do the pastels on that because I want to show you guys different things that you can do with like different mediums. Now this is what we just went in and we did with this sculpting medium. I'm trying really, really hard to find things for you guys that I think would be accessible to almost everybody. And that way, and I don't know, do we want to just kind of go in and smear this maybe? I don't know, do I? Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking I don't want to make it all neat. I think we do. Just want to go in. So again, I hope everybody is having just a wonderful day. Again, for me, it is Sunday. And this probably won't even go up for, I don't know, like 10 days from this Sunday. Because I'm trying to film ahead. I have my granddaughters meet again this week in Idaho. So yeah, I'm trying to get videos up and out. I'm also, again, trying not to get them where they're super, super long. And speaking of that, oh my goodness, guys, we are so close with Lola. Really, really. I keep trying to remember to post her up. I was a little over, I'm almost at 400. So when we get to the magic 500, I can draw. So guys, go back to the video flip through and follow the instructions. So I have gotten several of you who made beautiful comments, all of which I'm incredibly grateful for. However, there were a few things you had to do, okay? You have to like, share, and subscribe, because if you don't do that, then I'm not able to Uh-oh. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to end this video real quick because I can hear my husband upstairs and it sounds like he's not feeling well. So I'll be right back. Okay, got him done up. All I can say is cancer sucks. And so does chemo. And so, yeah, got him done. Okay, let me see, guys. I'm not sure. I really kind of like this pink, but I don't have any pinks in my watercolors. So let's see what this will do. Now, I haven't worked a lot with oil pastels, but I'm thinking I kind of like how this texture is. And I don't know if they respond. I don't think it responds well to water, but let's see, huh? Not really. But this kind of gives it the aged look. So let's go ahead and get this all colored in. So, yep. I hope you guys are having fun. I hope you guys are branching out to go ahead and do some art journaling. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I have gotten all this stuff together, or I should say I'm continuing to, for the next journal series. We are going to go ahead and do a curved spine. I'm going to try to build it up so that you guys can all join that if you would like. Again, I'm trying really hard to keep the videos a little bit shorter. That's not always possible when you're right in the middle of doing something. And because I do everything in real time, I don't speed things up because, A, I don't know how. And so, yeah, so it might have a lot of parts to it, you know. When Lola wasn't as long as I thought she was going to be, but I did do a lot of stuff off camera. And so I don't know. So I'm going to try a couple of new techniques. I went out and I got all this stuff. There is some stuff, if you're going to do it this way, that you'll need to purchase. And so, yeah. But I am trying to make sure that whatever I'm getting, if our little town has it, I would think most towns would then have it. Now, I'm not sure, but since our little town generally doesn't have most supplies when artists put it on there. And if not, you can always get it from Amazon. Amazon loves me. The little brown truck of happiness shows up a lot because I have to order a lot of my supplies. Like, I'm super excited. I ordered some micro, what is it? It's a micro powder. And I've never used those, so I'm super, super excited to try those. Okay, so I went in with this, but I'm thinking that is like way too bright. We all know how I feel about that. So you know what? Let's try some scorched timber. And I think this is your little paddle brush. I don't know what this will do, but it's going to grunge her up a little bit, which I will love. And I also think we're going to do a little activating with water and see what that does. That's the wonderful thing when you are art journaling is you, I wanted to make sure I was actually filming. Sorry. I had to stop and look because so many times I'm not actually filming. And then it's like, oh, well, I finished it. And yeah, you didn't get to see the process. Okay, so let's go in and let's just spray that and try to get that activated. Oh, you know what? And now I think what I might do is we're going to go in. I don't think you guys can see over here. So this is what I'm playing with, are my watercolor palettes. I want to go ahead and try, it has like this bronzy color. I want to go in and try that. And it's a metallic, and I just really love metallic. So we're going to go in and just see what happens when we layer some of this metallic in there too. Because we know that I would wear metallic. Oh, you know what I'm thinking too? Since this is a representation of me, we know I would have like metallic on my eyes, right? And so we want to just do that. And that's just it. So this is a kit, again, if you're just joining us, from Cheryl Francis. She does the most amazing kits. She does a lot of grunge, but she does a lot of things outside of grunge as well. And so I just put her down. There are videos. I linked her. Well, I didn't link her because I don't know how to link yet. You guys feel free to, educate me. I know that there's a couple of you who have been such a blessing that have offered to come in and help me. I just literally haven't even had time to do like FaceTime. It's just my life has just been so crazy. I am not in any way complaining. God always gets us through. But I don't always have the time. So now I'm thinking I really want this rose to come out, but now I'm beginning to wonder if I shouldn't just like make a rose and put that on there. And I also think we need, see, this is some of that, do I have it with me? I think I put it away. This is from the Tim Holtz. This was the Crypt Keeper, remember? Crypt Keeper for me, the snowflake, and look how wonderful it is. So it really kind of chunks it out. I brought my daughter, Esme, granddaughter, down here, and she was like loving it. The first thing she did was begin to fill because, yeah, she knows her sugar. She knows, that she is going to add a gazillion different textures. And so, as you can see, that's what I do. I don't really, when I'm art journaling, have a lot of plans in what I'm doing because you just never know. I would say just let your page take you. See what happens. The very worst that'll happen is you're not going to like a spread. I've had a couple like that, and I just went in and changed them. I actually did one with my granddaughter, Esme, the one I'm working on now. I did not like her. I hate that page. I did one right here. Underneath all of this was one I had done with my granddaughter, and I hated it. And so I literally just collaged over it and redid it again because I do a lot of practicing when I am in my art journal. So I'm thinking we need to emboss a little bit of stuff over here as well. We need to break up this gold. Let me see. What do I want to break up the gold? Let's try this. I don't even know what this color will do. But let's try it and see. And so the next journal, guys, I'm literally going to step out of my comfort zone. And I am not going to do grunge. You know how I love grunge, but you also got to get out and try other things. So I'm going to do a ballet journal. I'm really looking forward to it. I got to go through my Sheila supplies and see what I have. I want to use some of her goodies and use that up. I really think I am going to have to like 3D this. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll 3D it with some powders and embossing because I know that that definitely needs to come up. Let's go ahead and get some of this color down in here as well. Let's do some up here. There's a lot of, I've found a whole bunch of new mixed media artists and art journalers on Facebook. So I would recommend that. Now, I have too much pink going. I don't like it. So I don't know what this one will do. Come on, work with me. Let's see. Yeah, let's go in and just start color blocking out some different colors because it has, now if you're a pink person, it might be okay for you. I'm not a pink person. So yeah, that doesn't work for me, but I do really like this color. So we're just going to put a little bit over here on Esme's page. Not a lot. But I do think I have to emboss too. So let us see. Now your guys' view is always so different from mine too. But I'm going to have to pause you because I'm going to have to go and get my embossing stuff. So hang on 1 second. Okay, guys. So this video is starting to get really, really long. So this is just an embossing starter kit that I got on Amazon, I'm pretty sure. Because that's where I get everything, or I would have found it at Hobby Lobby. I know our Joann's doesn't sell this stuff, and so that is kind of what it looks like on the back. I'm pretty sure you can get it from there. So then we're just going to go ahead. I bought this from Ranger. It's an embossing pin, and I really like it because I can get in there and to do some of these like finer details. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. If I'm assuming most of you guys know how to emboss, please let me know if you'd rather see this kind of stuff. Because I'm just going to go in. This is a lot of like little detailed work. And so I would think it's kind of boring. But if in the future you want to see me actually do the full embossing process, please just let me know. I can tell you the instructions. You just put your embossing down, you throw the powder on it, and you put a heat gun to it. And it will raise it to give you a 3D effect. Again, if you want to see me do that in the future, then I will. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and call it a day on this one. I hope you guys are having a fabulous one, and I shall see you on the flip side.